Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to The Longest Journey. Last episode, we took a job delivering maps for the map merchant, who is a pretty wild and crazy guy. All in order so we can find out the location of Brian Westhouse. And I do believe that we have a new map for the Rolling Man.
It's a map of Gang Schubert.
Yes.
It's a map of the wastelands, and I'm supposed to deliver this to Brian Westhouse, the Rolling Man.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do that. The directions we were given were quite complicated, but basically amount to go west, young April. So let's go west, young April. And down to Westhouse's bungalow. Well, that was easy.
Great view. Back home, a place like this would easily set you back tens of millions. Here, it's probably free.
I don't know about tens of millions. I mean, the house is not exactly what I would call... Ooh, screen door. Not exactly what I would call, expansive.
That'd be just rude.
Aw, no it wouldn't. Hello, man.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
Probably. Hello!
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanya, are you?
Maybe.
Sorry, I don't know.
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women.
Oh my.
Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian.
No.
Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently so.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Well, you never saw Earth
Takes you
2?
by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
Sweet. I'll take a drink. This is strong booze. You see that? I thought you were going to be getting
the
me a
liquor
drink.
over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
Well, I mean, we could have a social
No,
call.
sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
How do I get home? Show me the way to go home. I'm tired and I want to... Okay, never mind. I have a delivery for you.
I have a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
Oh, last year, actually. You didn't hear?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faye. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria?
Not
strongly
in the least.
advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I know, Delayed
I'm
Blessed
not
Fireball is so
planning on
good.
staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much else to do in this godforsaken city.
Well, there you go. Cortez told me to look you up.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You don't know him?
I think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you?
I don't know. He just goes by
He ought to
Cortez.
be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fella, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney.
Sounds like him.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my whole life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last saw him in the winter of 1934.
What?
But that's almost 300 years ago.
What?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
Well, no wonder he likes classic
Well,
movies.
if I'm going to accept magic in parallel worlds, I might as well accept people living 300 years.
Hey, works in Britannia.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934.
What?
Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning. I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
That
Time
is
went
quite a
by
while.
pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite disconcerting.
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
How did you end up here in Marcuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but suffice it to say, I was always somewhat of an adventurer.
Oh, like Indiana Jones.
The promise
Okay.
of virgin territory, untouched by civilization, held great
such a thing.
sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind.
Other than
The occult, magic,
Antarctica.
karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I
Yes,
found
I gathered
myself
that.
in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic...
I mean, The Hobbit hadn't
I
even
was
been
a
published
fool,
yet.
Of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
So what happened in India?
So what happened in India?
I've tried to forget about it, to be honest. If I could go back and convince myself not to... but I still wouldn't have listened, of course. The unknown attracts. I ended up in Tibet in the winter of 34, wading through snow up to my chest, thinking for sure that this was it.
Not
I
sure
was
that that's
going to
waiting.
die. Manny pulled me out of that one, thank God. I spent 3 months in a monastery before pushing on into the void. There's only one way for a non-shifter to pass through the divide, and it's not an easy road to take. Now,
I don't know. Chest
if
high
you
snow
don't
seems
mind,
fine.
I'd prefer not to talk about the past anymore. There's more than enough to worry about in the present.
Well, fair enough. Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home to Stark.
Cortez said to look you up when I wanted to go back home, to Stark.
Now, why would he say that?
I don't know.
I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
They weren't
Already
very
did.
helpful.
They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance. But I can't think why
Goddamn
Manny
true
would tell
neutrals.
you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
I should get going.
Very well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan. Anytime.
Thanks.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
But I'd still like to go home. Well, can we at least get you to sign?
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
Thank you. Let's take a look at that now. Westhouse's signature.
Brian Westhouse's signature.
I would have expected a little bit more cursive. Well, alright, I guess we're gonna head back now.
Hold on one second,
Oh?
Miss Ryan. I just remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
Oh, well then please do share. I'll run back.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Thanks.
I'm sure it will be. Thank you. So we have a pocket watch now. Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
It's an antique pocket watch. It's not ticking. The knob used for winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Hmm. Nope. Can't use it. Can I use the screen
That'd be
door?
just rude.
Oh. Alright, well, tiny hole. We do have a push pin.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole,
Oh god, I broke it.
like so, and then slowly wind it.
How do I wind it
worked! It's ticking!
with a push pin? That's weird. Oh. Whoa, hello.
I did it! It's a shift! I can go home!
Ah, shift.
By God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
You want to come home too?
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands. I wouldn't want to leave it to these barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now.
If you say so.
No, you go ahead,
It's actually
and go back.
quite true.
And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Oh, I have a
Thanks for your
feeling
help.
Say hello to Manny for me.
curiosity is not going to
Tell
play an
him-
issue.
Tell him I'm doing all right. And then I said, thanks.
Okay. Yay, I'm home.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true.
It's nothing like The
saw
Hobbit.
it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Well, both could be
Let's
true.
hope for the latter, mi amiga. So I gather your trip was a success.
Of sorts.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own two eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, you could scientifically prove it for me.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
So, what happens now?
What happens now?
The minstrel told you about the balance. About Stark and Arcadia.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrum. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an instrument then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Of sorts.
Tobias told me that the Guardian was missing, and
You'd
that
best
the
not do
balance was
that,
failing.
Avatar.
He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be.
Well, this is kind of a
Like last
dystopian
night.
future. Before we do that, well, no, let's actually ask about what last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others, and they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
So, who are you really, Cortez?
Who are you really, Cortez?
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita, mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull.
I disagree.
There's no magic in that. Magic is not knowing. Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
I'd settle for the truth, just to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
I mean,
And
you are
not
300
the
years
only
old.
one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret.
Ah, poop.
There are things even you should not know.
Gee, thanks. That really helped.
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
Like
You
what's for
helped me
dinner?
back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone.
Oh, the joy
And
of
neither
being a
can
video
you.
game protagonist.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
Save
Four
everything,
things.
everyone.
We must find
Fix
the
everything,
lost guardian, we
etc.
must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
The Crossbone Vanguard. How are we going to find the Guardian? Maybe we should just get the Avatar to do it, you know? I mean, that's... The Avatar knows the Guardian pretty well.
How are we going to
Yeah, go
find
with
the
that.
Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
But he could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly, I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
Can we get like a
If they
dowsing
have
rod or
him,
something?
How are
Would
we
that work?
going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Who would know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That, I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books.
Oh,
talk with
studying
the
books is good.
minstrel
I like
and
that.
Others who might know, but not yet. First, we must finish our mission here.
Ah, shucks. Alright, where is the key to the Guardian's realm? Would it happen to be, you know, involve Blackrock or something like that?
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains two parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels. The eyes of the dragons.
Hey,
That
hey!
gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Don't be taking my eyes. I need my eyes. Where is the
Where
disc?
is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Okay. What about the 4 jewels?
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the eyes of the dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The white dragon has 1, as does the old one. These you must find yourself. I'll help you with the others.
Interesting. How do we defeat the Vanguard? We're gonna need a bigger, better, more improved Gundam?
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
Oh, so you're crazy,
You're saying
okay.
the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
Church of Voltron?
Sure. They're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See?
Then they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
And why
In
have we not heard
Arcadia,
about
they
them before in
flaunt
the
their
game?
philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
Oh, so they're like
The
Scientology.
Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything.
Visit the
The
off-world
twin
colonies?
worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
How
Sounds
are we
good.
supposed to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
With order?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than that. You are a child of the balance. And you... No, that will have to wait. By
You're
just
not
being
telling me
alive,
everything.
You counter chaos. Without you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
That could have been fun.
I didn't do anything.
Then imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality. The tidal wave will hit there first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay, so that's it? Kick some Vanguard ass, find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels?
Yeah, sounds easy.
And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny.
Yeah, perfectly normal.
It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist.
It's like a
And
Saturday.
Even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too. You're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
No, let's not talk about the Chosen
There
One.
is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would and those who wouldn't.
Chosen one always
You have
dies.
a choice between the two.
You said I had powers, that I wasn't like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can never unravel the will of a single human. You are one of many possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by circumstances beyond our control.
You want to
The
expand
world
upon that?
does depend on you, but you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Can I choose to have Katsudon? What happens if I choose no, no way?
What happens if I choose no, no way?
I am not a fortune teller, nor am I a Vinar. What will happen? Something else?
Everybody dies!
That's all I can
Yay!
Something else. But I'm sure it won't be anything good.
That'd be my guess.
Not unless you agree to help.
But I can't do it. I'm not who you think I am. I'm not your savior. I don't have any magic powers. I'm just this girl. I'm just me.
But April, you're a video game
Choice is
protagonist.
yours, April.
Of course
As
you have
always,
the power.
choice is yours.
It's not much of a choice, is it?
For what it's worth? Perhaps not. Still, you need to come to the decision on your own.
Then the choice will have to be, yes, let's save the world. Where do we start?
But tomorrow.
Here, in Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city, but where? Do they have the Guardian under lock and key? What are their weaknesses? Once we've done that,
Probably in
we
Achilles
must
tendon.
travel to Arcadia. I cannot go there, and besides, I have things to take care of here.
Right. Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library?
Yes.
The net?
Both?
Valuable information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
The artist, a boy named Warren. I told you about him, yes? Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections.
You don't say.
He can point us in the right direction.
He's a
All right.
boy.
Okay, where do I find him?
My friend, Father Raoul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait, did you say Hope Street?
Yes?
As in the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Ah, it'll be fine.
I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
the self-respecting gentleman part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father Raoul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow, we will meet up at the cathedral late in the afternoon. I need to speak with Raoul as well.
Okay, good. It's a plan then?
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future may hold? Good night.
Enjoy myself tonight. What is that supposed to mean? Alright, well. We are automatically teleported back here. And when we return in the next episode, I guess we'll call it a night and see what we can do about finding this Warren Hughes kid tomorrow. See you then, everyone.